The move came in response to the EU's decision to ban Russian citizens accused of cyber attacks on the German parliament from entering its territory, the Russian Foreign Ministry said, without specifying who exactly or how many individuals were sanctioned. The ministry also warned it was prepared to take further action if the German authorities continue their confrontational line. The French Health Ministry reported new coronavirus infections over the past 24 hours, jumping above the 10,000 threshold for the first time in 4 days, amid fears of the third lockdown in the country. France, which launched its gradual vaccination campaign Sunday, also saw the number of persons hospitalized for the disease rise for the fourth day running, a sequence unseen since November 13th. France's cumulative total of cases now stands at more than 2,574,041, the fifth highest in the world. A commercial flight using a Boeing 737 MAX airliner took off for the first time in the United States since it was grounded following 2 deadly crashes. Boeing 737 MAX jet was given the green light to fly again last month, but required that the planes be fitted with new software for their flight control computer. The airliner had been grounded in March of 2019 following the death of 346 people in 2 accidents, one in Indonesia in October of 2018 and another in Ethiopia in March of 2019. The Turkish parliament ratified a motion banning the commercial activities of organizations and individuals facing sanctions by the UN Security Council. Accordingly, collecting or providing funds to such individuals or organizations will also be banned in Turkey. Parliament also adopted a law calling for the prevention of proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Çavuşoğlu said that his country and Russia will do their best for substantial peace in the region of Nagorno-Karabakh. Speaking during a joint press conference with Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov in Sochi, Çavuşoğlu said Turkey and Russia joint center in the region will soon be active and will also intensify efforts to normalize ties with Armenia. Both ministers said they paid priority to the Nagorno-Karabakh settlement while discussing the international agenda. The Pentagon said the U.S. State Department has approved the potential sale to Kuwait of Apache helicopters and spare parts for the Patriot missile system in 2 separate deals that could have a value of $4.2 billion. The Pentagon said in a statement that if the deal comes to fruition, it could have a value of $4 billion for the helicopters and $200 million towards spare parts and training for the upgraded Patriot missile defense systems. Despite the approval, the notification does not indicate that a contract has been signed or that negotiations have concluded. Tens of thousands of supporters of a splinter group in the governing Nepal Communist Party rallied in the capital, demanding the Prime Minister's ouster and the reinstatement of the parliament he dissolved amid an escalating party feud. The protesters chanted slogans against Prime Minister Khadga Prasad Oli while they marched peacefully in the center of Kathmandu as thousands of riot police kept a close watch. Participants said they will hold larger protests if Parliament isn't reinstated. Several petitions have also been filed in the Supreme Court against the Prime Minister's action. Saudi Arabia Airlines announced the hiring of 50 Saudi women as flight attendants. The national carrier confirmed that 50 air hostess positions have been allocated for female citizens in the first phase of work in Jeddah and Riyadh stations. They will take up job after undergoing training for 2 months. The applicant's wage shall be proportional to height according to the Saudi Airline standards, in addition to passing the medical examination. European Union governments approved a trade deal regulating relations between the 27-nation bloc in Britain, paving the way for its provisional application from January 1st. The deal, which preserves Britain's zero tariff and zero quota access to the EU's single market of 450 million consumers, was reached on December 24th, 4.5 years after Britain's voted by a slim margin in a referendum to leave the bloc. The approval is a formality after a deal between London and the EU last week. It is needed for the provincial application of the trade agreement from next year, before it is ratified by the European Parliament by the end of February. Germans flown home at the start of the coronavirus pandemic in a large-scale repatriation effort had initiated legal proceedings against the government after being billed for their travel costs. More than 60 lawsuits have been lodged against the federal government after nearly 30,000 invoices were sent out to returnees. The news came to light after the matter was raised in a letter by a Free Democratic Party MP Roman Müller-Bohm. By mid-December, 28,728 payment notices had been sent. According to a matched study by Public Health England, a new variant of the novel coronavirus does not appear to cause more severe illness than other variants. Scientists said the new variant can spread more rapidly. It was found in England in mid-December and led to other countries imposing travel restrictions to the United Kingdom. Under the study, researchers compared 1,769 people infected with the new variant with 1,769 who had what they described as wild-type virus. The two groups were matched one-to-one on the basis of age, gender, area of residence, and time of testing. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said the European Union will buy an extra 100 million doses of Pfizer and BioNTech's COVID-19 vaccine, bringing the total from the two firms to 300 million doses. The plan comes after some of the vaccine candidates ordered by the EU faced unexpected delays in clinical trials, forcing the bloc and other wealthy nations to rely on shots from fewer manufacturers than initially planned. Under the EU contract, the two firms have committed to rapidly deliver 200 million doses after regulatory approval for €15.5 apiece.